Dr. Pauline Whittier, mother to Maddie, in Nicola Yoon's Everything Everything. Nicola Yoon chooses Maddie Whittier, an 18-year-old young woman who has been kept inside her home away from impurities of the outside world for her whole life due to an alleged terminal disease, in order to uncover the selfish actions of her mother, Pauline, by which she electively chooses to act in fear of losing her daughter over her daughter's freedom to experience life. Pauline has trapped her daughter Maddie inside the four walls she coins a home for the majority of her life on the basis that Maddie suffers from a medical condition that brings detriment to her health. Maddie's mother exaggerates the severity of this condition for not only Maddie to believe it, but also herself. Pauline's persistent sadness and emptiness due to the loss of her child and partner only further puts Maddie under the microscope. Furthermore, when she looks at her daughter, the reflection of her beautiful, happy family stares back at her, reminding her of the joyous life of the past. The mother continues to shelter her daughter, but as her life goes on, Maddie desperately longs to be free from the home and experience the world outside. Pauline prevents Maddie from experiencing any sort of tragedy or heartbreak for herself by keeping her estranged from the outside world, some may say similar to Rapunzel's confinement. Nicola Yoon paints a picture of the lengths the mother would go to not have to grieve the loss or sickness of another person she loves. The mother grieves the loss of her husband and son during the early years of her daughter's life. She has not yet recovered from this fatal tragedy, causing for her to dictate Maddie's every move, holding her close to her with very little give. Her mother's attempt to remove any risk from her daughter's life due to her alleged illness inhibits either of them from experiencing new things, people, or places. This leaves them both unfulfilled and distant, even due to their physical proximity, pushing Maddie further from wanting to stay with her mom. The mother has labored to keep her child from experiencing an ounce of adventure or exhilaration, which then enables Maddie's sneaky behavior and plotting as soon as she takes interest in the boy next door. The tighter the leash she keeps her daughter on, the more resistance she will feel from her. The attempt to keep her baby safe not only puts her daughter at a disadvantage of understanding the wide world around her, but also exhibits the selfish ways of herself. Nicola Yoon criticizes the mother's actions, classifying them as selfish, yet Yoon also shows pity for this mother-daughter duo due to the prior loss of loved ones as well as the fear of losing another. Due to the tragic deaths of Pauline's son and husband, she now battles mental illness that leads to perpetual suffering. She considers her daughter a link between her late family members and present day, as she lives in her own state of mind removed from reality. Following the uncovering of the truth, the mother and daughter's relationship becomes exacerbated by this dishonesty due to Maddie's endless ponders of adventure that remained only in her mind because of her serious disease. She feels a sense of relief accompanied by these bitter feelings, as her desires may finally become her reality.